That's right. Today we're wrapping up our breakdown of 17 proposed amendments to the Texas Constitution. The registered voters across the Lone Star State will decide on this November. Now, we've tackled 13 proposed amendments over the last 3 days. Now we're down to the final 4, all of which address social and political issues facing Texans right now. First up, Proposition 12, aimed at changing the makeup of the State Judicial Conduct Commission. That's an independent state agency responsible for investigating allegations of judicial misconduct. Now, currently, the commission is made up of 6 judges, 2 attorneys, and 5 government-appointed citizens. If Proposition 12 passes, that commission would eliminate the 2 attorney positions, replacing them with 2 more citizens, as well as some other procedural changes. Now, those in favor of the change, they say it promotes transparency and accountability, while opponents of the measure say it could politicize judicial discipline. Now, over the last decade or so, voting rights have been a hot-button issue across the country, from election integrity to voter ID laws. One of the proposed amendments is aimed at addressing voter requirements in Texas. Proposition 16 would add language to the Texas Constitution explicitly stating that persons who aren't citizens of the United States cannot vote in Texas. Although citizenship is already required to register to vote, lawmakers who support the measure claim it prevents local governments from allowing residents who aren't citizens to vote, while those against the measure call it redundant and unnecessary. Bail reform is a topic that has been referred to as a priority for lawmakers over the last several years, and one proposed amendment aims to reduce violent crime by changing the current bail laws. Proposition 3, if passed, would require a judge to deny bail in certain cases for individuals accused of committing certain felony offenses, including murder, aggravated assault, and indecency with a child. Prosecutors would have to show that bail would not prevent the accused from being a flight risk or a public safety risk, and defendants would still be entitled to representation during bail hearings. Lawmakers in favor of Prop 3 say it's needed to reduce crimes committed by those out on bond, while those against the measure say it will add to the problem of overcrowding in jails, all while not truly improving public safety. Now, the last proposed amendment to dissect is Proposition 15, a ballot measure lawmakers say is aimed at solidifying the rights of parents in the state of Texas. Proposition 15 would amend the state constitution to affirm that parents are the primary decision makers for their children. The measure would enshrine into law that it is the parents' responsibility to nurture and protect their child, as well as their right to exercise care, custody, and control of the child and make decisions regarding the child's upbringing. While these are rights currently outlined by federal case law, lawmakers argue it protects parental rights for Texans since case law can change and even disappear over time. However, critics of the proposition question how it ensures that a child's voice is heard. Now, early voting gets underway on Monday, October 20th here in Texas, and as your local election headquarters, it's our hope that you're informed on each and every issue when you cast your ballots. So make sure you check out our voter's guide with our full breakdown of all 17 of these amendments, plus what's on the ballot for you, where you are, and where you can vote. You'll find all of that and more over on Texomashomepage.com.